Oh, hey, it's been a while. How you been? I'm just playing some Hogwarts Legacy. Yeah, it's a good game. It's good. Oh, you wanted to add me on Switch? Oh, sure. Friend code. Can you see it? Right there. Yeah. Add me on Switch. Let's play some Smash Bros together.
And begin!
We all have friends, right? Well, most of us at least. Unless we're like you. Ooh, no friends having ass. What a loser. I have friends. Friends are important, as stated in one of my previous videos, and more recently, unrelated to mine, I might add, Kermit the Frog's speech about having friends to a college class.
And if you're with your people, then you won't have to do it alone. Because life is not a solo act. No, it's not. It's a big, messy, delightful ensemble piece. Especially when you're with your people.
I'm in a new college school year, as hinted with the new background. Check it. I'm in my sophomore year of college, so that means new classes, new goals, and the most important, new friends. And newly added to me, college debt. Now, I suck at making friends. I'm what some may call a socially awkward guy. I'm a little bit weird. I'd be a little bit of a weirdo sometimes. I'm also a person who can't read the room properly, I guess. And I guess someone who you really just got to get to know to have a fair judgment on, I guess. I'm not sure if that, I don't know. Mainly because a lot of the times I absolutely suck at first impressions. But really, it's just because it's kind of been hard to find my people. People who have the same interest in me, and people who I could go talk to without feeling like a burden for wanting to talk. I get happy when a friend wants to talk to me, or I get a conversation out of people I just met, because it means a lot to me. I don't have much people to talk to nowadays, so getting that, hey, wanna hang out text would make my whole day, honestly. Put a smile on my face. This reminds me of a time where I had a friend. A time where I had Jade in my life. Jade was a person I met during my senior year of high school, like literally my first or second week of high school. I was sitting next to Jade in a coding class that we had together, and I pulled out my Nintendo Switch. Jade saw it, then made me a Mario Piranha plant out of clay, and I thought that was the coolest thing. Then just like that, we became friends. We both liked video games, and we really connected over that. Jade's favorite video game series was Legend of Zelda, and mine was Sonic the Hedgehog, and we even had a little mini debate on which one was better. I loved our time together. I felt like I found a person who liked what I liked, and someone who I could go to without feeling like I'm the biggest burden in the world. Jade to me was a fever dream. Jade was everything you could ask for in a friend. And more.
Wow! Incredible!
It makes me happy that I met a person like Jade. It really does. But like many other things, the friendship ended, and I really have nobody to blame but myself. I would do things that Jade wasn't in support of, like for example, skipping class to go hang out with Jade. We had different lunch schedules, so I would often leave like the first period of my class to go hang out with Jade. I didn't care because I was genuinely having a good time, but Jade cared. I remember Jade telling me to stop skipping class or they'll cut me off, and I just didn't. I guess I grew comfortable with the fact that there was somebody to talk to now. Literally like every day I would go skip the first part of my class to hang out with Jade during their lunch period. Jade eventually found out, and I guess that kind of started the downhill slope of what was eventually going to come along the way in the friendship. I guess the main thing was that I wasn't listening throughout the relationship, and I'm facing the consequences of it now. It was all my fault on how things ended and how things went about. It was all my fault. I could have prevented it all too if I would have just listened in the first place. People talk about missing their boyfriend or their girlfriend that they lost, but I rarely hear them talk about that one friend that they lost. And for me, it was my potential best friend, Jade. Jade was really my best friend. They were the only person I had to talk to, and the only person I really felt like I needed at that point, honestly. Jade was really the only closest friend I had in a long time, and I was okay with that thought. At that point in time, if I could spend the rest of my life with Jade, then I would be okay. I feel like a friend like Jade is all I really want. It's all I really need, honestly. Everybody deserves a friend like Jade. Sometimes I just sit down and think about how things ended. Maybe if I would have shown Jade that I cared more, or maybe if I would have shown Jade that I cared more about certain things, then maybe we would have still been friends on the phone talking about things together, like who's better, Link or Sonic, or favorite foods or something like that. Something corny like that. I don't know. Something like that. I miss Jade a lot. To the point where I try to look for people who look like Jade, or at least have the same vibe as Jade, but I never find Jade in these people. It never works. One's either not into video games, the other one is skeptical of me, and the one after that is not even into The Legend of Zelda. I even compliment people on their style because it's a similar style to Jade's. I know that's wrong to do, and I'm gonna stop doing that because I know that not everyone's the same. It's not enough to just look for someone to cover up a hole that'll never get filled the same. Everyone is different in some way, so why look for the same person when the beauty in people are their differences? I guess I'm just lost in a way. Not just lost looking for a friend or the next Jade. I'm lost in life. I don't know where I'm going or what I'm doing even in this college campus right now. I don't know. I'm basically on autopilot, but when I had a friend like Jade, everything made sense even though they didn't. And it could just be that I didn't have any friends, and the first friend I had in a while was a really good friend. And even so, it still felt right. It felt good. Sometimes I think to myself and say, damn, this person was that important to me, but when they were here, I let them go like they didn't mean anything to me. Hey though, maybe I deserve it. I mean, I'm no saint. I've done things that I can't take back that I wish I could. Maybe it's just karma, and if it is, so be it. That's how things are. This is how things are. You know, it's kind of crazy. Despite how much I miss Jade, if I got the chance to talk to them again, I probably wouldn't take that chance. It sounds weird. I miss Jade so much. I love them so much, and I feel like even though I love them, there will be something in my mind telling me that this part of my life is over. It's time to move on. I mean, Jade already has, so why can't I? A lot of the times I feel like I have no one, and I think that's the biggest problem. Loneliness, at least for me, enables those thoughts of missing the people who aren't here with me. They allow me to think about a time where I was seen as valuable to someone. They allow me to forget that Jade is gone. Thanks for watching.